Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Yanks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martin going back. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 17 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0.
Must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Domingo Germán gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Count remains full. full count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Next up for Detroit, Nicholas Castellanos. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Castellanos at second with 2 down.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Into right field. That's as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. In there at the letters. 1 and 2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hits this one hard the other way. And this will be a base hit as they too will play to run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby number.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Popped high in the air. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers get just the one. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. All tied at 1-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Fires features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike three.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Castellanos back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Neil Walker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Stepping into the box, James McCann. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Catcher, James McCann.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Popped him up. Walker moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Dixon Machado is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Dixon Machado.
Dixon Machado digs in. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled up the line. Andujar fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, number 25. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll come into play at .317. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Brett Gardner as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Nobody out, runner on first. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is right there, one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to first. Right to him. To Iglesias for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Here's Leonis Martin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on.
Coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Nick Castellanos now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Jones is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Machado on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Neil Walker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Victor Martinez. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
And now a pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. And the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. The 2-1. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. High pop-up. And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. Down the third baseline. Andujar's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, number 25. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
0-1 count and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Popped him up. McCann over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 57, Artie Lewicki.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. High hop, and he barehands it. He's up with it. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Next for the Tigers, James McCann. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Chopped weakly to the left. Gregorius scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Dixon Machado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dixon Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Two out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. The score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard, but foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Leonis Martin, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
High in the air out to center field. Number 25 is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Ready once again, Jacoby Jones. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the. Buck Farmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Neil Walker.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
For the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready for another chance. Number 25. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Working to keep them in the game here. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Aaron Judge will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
1-2.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Drilled on the ground is short. Right to Iglesias. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. It's stretch time in Motown. It's the Yankees 6 and the Tigers 1. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
In now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to third. Andahar brings it in, and there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Next up for Detroit, James McCann. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Andujar is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Hit down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, number 25.
Next for New York, number 25. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jones facing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 11 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from you. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be put up in a hurry.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Now the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Judge, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Warwick Southpold enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 2-1. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Martin going back, still ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 13 for him on the year, as the blowout continues.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. A line shot to third base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 13-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Dixon Machado.
So digging in now, Dixon Machado. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge looks up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Well, you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Betances is ready. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 13-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Drives it out to deep right center field. Castellanos going back on it to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. Third home run for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Into the box, number 25.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Aaron Judge is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. One there. On to first, a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And 2, here it comes. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 16-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 57, Chad Green.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
First baseman number 55, John Hicks.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
16-2 in tonight's game. The New York Yankees sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Domingo Germán earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.